Hello everybody, my name is Samantha Yang and I am a senior at Creative Arts High School. From an early age, I felt something deep within me was different than other girls. At first, I thought what I felt was wrong because religions, strangers, and the media said so. Little girls weren't supposed to have short hair. And when you grow up, preteen girls are supposed to worry about which boys are the cutest, not how you're supposed to buy the next Pokemon game. It seemed that every year I grew, I broke more and more of these unwritten rules. Until the 5th grade, I never really came out to anybody except my internet friends about my sexuality. The first time I ever verbally came out to anybody was my aunt Mayer. She was always the wise shepherd that all the sheep liked to flock to for guidance. Like many others, I was a lost lamb seeking guidance. When I confessed to her my attraction towards women, there were no harsh words, no sharp-tongued insults, and no judgment. She asked me one thing only. "Why didn't you tell me first?" Filled with relief, I said, "But I did, and I make sure that you're the first person to come to you whenever I need help." After accepting my sexuality, I slowly worked up the courage to tell peers, mentors, and other family members. Life went on, and a few years had passed, but I was still avoiding telling one person, my mother. Then she finally asked the question. We were in the car together, and there was nowhere for me to go. I had a vile feeling in my stomach, so I put in my headphones to try to stop the conversation from happening. "Sam," she said. I took my headphones out. A deafening silence filled the car. Then she said it. "Sam," she sighed, "are you gay?" Those words, those 3 simple words, made my heart drop. I opened my eyes and looked at the woman who had raised me, the one who had taught me the difference between right and wrong, and the woman that said she would always accept me. "Yes, I am," I replied. Eyes still fixed on the road and hands still clutching the steering wheel, she said, "Well, maybe we can go see a psychiatrist then, to get you some help." I couldn't help but turn away and let a few tears escape. When we got home, she went into the kitchen as I fled into the bedroom. I made a vow that day to make myself resolute. I promised myself that no matter how much grief anybody gave me, I had to prove myself better than their expectations. There could be nothing about myself anymore that could be vulnerable. I, with or without anyone's help, had to become strong and independent. 4 years have passed, and not once have I heard my mom say the word lesbian, nor have I heard her say the phrase, "my daughter is gay." She is still struggling to come to terms with my sexuality, and I am still coming to terms with how long it's taking her. And though Genesis Works does not deal directly with the personal lives of its young professionals, it has a definite impact on us. The program teaches us interns proper communication, respect, and other skills to deal with personal and professional situations. As each day goes by, I feel more and more empowered to continue living life to the fullest. I know that I have the power to keep strong, the power to keep breaking through all the barriers that have been set before me. When the 250 of us students began our training, we knew it would look good on our resumes, our transcripts, and definitely on our Facebook statuses. We expected the program to be rigorous, to be challenging, and over-the-top stressful. And we got exactly that. When the 200 of us emerged as young professionals, only then did we realize how much Genesis Works had truly changed us emotionally, professionally, and mentally. As a closing, I would like to thank everyone who has been nothing but supportive of me. I would like to thank all the staff of Genesis Works for working around the clock to help every single student. None of us would be as successful as we are right now if it was not for your help. I would also like to give a big thank you to all the students, alumni, and staff members of Creative Arts High School for making me a part of your family when I felt like I didn't have my own. And I know you're not here in person right now, but thank you, Meyer, for always being a guiding light. As a child, and even now, you're like my best friend, my inspiration, and my second mother. And lastly, I would like to thank my mom. I know we have our differences, and I know we fight, but that doesn't stop us from being flesh and blood. And even though we don't verbally tell each other that we appreciate one another, I do want to thank you for all the small things you do to help me succeed. So thank you for paying my phone bills and paying for my clothes and groceries and music lessons. But most importantly, though, thank you for supplying me with tough love. Without it, I wouldn't be as strong or as confident as I am right now. Without you, I definitely would not have grown strong enough to turn my dreams into a reality. So I genuinely thank you for all you have done to inspire me.